Oh, I'm going to need another round of applause for Miss Pop. The sexiest girl in the high seas. Woo. Be honest with me, did you ever think you'd be attracted to a pirate before? I know, right? It's like, yar, prepare to be boarded. Woo, man. Damn, guys, what a show, huh? Give it up for everybody tonight. Stick around, we've got the closing number coming up in just a couple minutes, and it is not to be missed. It's going to be a great time. So I'm just going to give the girls a few minutes to cool off, let them get to their perfect costumes to send you guys out with something to remember. Make sure you guys come back here and fill up these seats for next time. You're going to come back and see us again, right? Excellent. Excellent. And of course, huge thanks to the Nightingale Theater for having us and for leading the Octopus. What a night, just thinking about the 70s and this crazy themes we got going on. My favorite thing about the 70s is the sexual promiscuity. Can I get a round of applause for sexual promiscuity? Couple of you didn't clap. I'm not sure you kept up with the multi-syllabic word there. Doing it! Do you like doing it? Yeah! You got Poppy in the brain, don't you? Oh, man. Yeah, things were a little looser back then, man. Like I used to hear these stories about key parties. You guys ever heard of this? Key parties? This is fun. This is couples get together at somebody's house. Someone's already set one up, I think. My house Thursday. Couples got together at somebody's house, and all the guys would throw their keys in a bowl, and the girls would randomly pull out keys, and whoever's key they got, that's who they went home with. After already establishing that they were going to have sex. Right? Hell, necessary, because dressed like this, the only way we're getting laid is if you agree to it beforehand, and you don't know which one of us it's going to be. Oh, man. And underwater, we got this crazy underwater theme. The only thing about the underwater theme that I'm not happy with is it gets me thinking about seahorses. I hate freaking seahorses. Can anybody tell me? Somebody here know why I hate seahorses?
The men carry the babies.
The men carry the babies. Oh man, that ruins my whole game. I do everything differently. Man, I don't know.
Well, underwater, there's nothing like a wet girl.
There is nothing like a wet girl. Sir, if you're doing it right, she doesn't have to be underwater. And for the record, doing it right does not involve this shirt or these pants. No. I promise you, you're going to have a good time tonight. I can promise you that this is going to be a wild night. I can promise you, Hilton ain't getting laid tonight. That's a fact. Man. And honestly, speaking of these pants, I did the disco pants, but I really wanted the bell bottoms. The big bell bottoms, you know? Like the kinds you could fit a family of 4 under. That was where I was going. It just didn't pan out that way. Oh man, let's see though. I was thinking, just about how unemployment used to be rampant back then. And I mean, of course unemployment was rampant, because back then, dressed like this, who could get a job? And I don't look respectable in this getup. Fun, sure. I don't need to go to a party. I am the party. Yeah. But really one of my favorite things, though, thinking about back then, is the stories I used to hear about weed. Any pot smokers out there, my weed fans? Got people we bring out to these shows. They're stoned and like boobies. Just described me. No, but like back then you could get like a garbage bag full of weed for like $10. You know? Today I'm having trouble finding a bag, so.
I'll get you one.
I've got money. We can do this right now. Can I get a lid? Actually, really, speaking of 70s, anybody have any Quaaludes? I have no idea what the hell a Quaalude is. All I know is 30 years ago, everybody was on them. Yeah. I always knew that I was going to like drugs. drugs, you know. Okay, I knew I was going to be a pothead. How's that funny? You're a born loser. No, I always knew I was going to be a pothead. Like, I remember I was like 7 years old in school. They herded us all into the gymnasium to give us the don't do drugs speech. You guys probably had that. And they tell us about these things. They tell us about these things that'll make us see things that aren't there. Make us hear things that aren't there. The old 7-year-old Hilton's going, wow, that sounds serious. Really awesome! Well, think about it. Kids like to play make-believe. Smoking pot makes believe. Now all my friends are older, they're trying to quit smoking pot. Any friends trying to quit smoking pot? Yeah, screw those people. Why would you do that? That's like saying you want to quit hanging out and having a good time. I mean, all we did, me and my buddies, when we get high, is we'd sit around and, listen to music and play games and find out what goes good on a waffle. Answer everything! Alright? Don't get to shut the munchies! Yes, and dry mouth. List all the symptoms. Do you have a drug user in your home? This is what to look for. Eating Funyuns at 2:30 in the morning. Unusual affinity for Nintendo Wii. Describes everything as cool. No, I remember that, like, when our imaginations would just run so wild. When we get high, it was like the Muppet Babies. You guys remember the Muppet Babies? Muppet Babies would open like the closet door and there'd be Frankenstein. Only we'd open the closet door and there'd be Bobby's Legos. 2 hours later, I got the Chicago skyline built on my coffee table. We were really, really high, is what I'm saying, folks. We were baked. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you've had enough of me. You ready for the closing number of the evening? Guys, I know you're high, but you can do a lot better than that. You ready